Hi sewing friends, just a quick catch up. Thought I'd come on and tell you how I'm doing with my Make 9. I haven't shared my Make 9 with you yet, but I decided at the beginning of February that I was definitely going to do one. I'd been thinking about doing one. Excuse me. I've been thinking about doing one since December, because obviously I know it's a thing. But then it just ran away, time just ran away, and it was like, oh God, I really want to do it. Anyway, I compiled a Make 9 at the beginning of February, and I have started my Make 9, and I've done really, really well. What I decided I would do was I would clear my table and do a batch of cutting out. So that is what I did, and I had 9 projects, or 10 really, cut out. Put my sewing machine, and noticed the overlocker in the right place, and just cracked on with it. So I have, so far I've made, and I'll try to insert photos or get Richie, my gorgeous husband, to insert photos. I've made the Tilly and the Buttons Iris knickers in a size 6. I have made the Sew Over It London Estelle dress, size 20, but next time I'd size down to a 18 or maybe even a 16. I made that for a friend of the family's funeral, and it felt really good to wear something that I'd made in her honour. Her favourite colour was yellow, so I made it with a bit of yellow, and again I will try to get pictures put in. Excuse me. Definitely will make the Estelle dress again. Absolutely loved it. Would make it a bit smaller. Loved the Iris knickers. Would make those again. I made a fleece hat and neck warmer, sorry, referring to my notes, out of the So Haley Jane fleece extra fabric that we got in December's box. Then I made the Juno pyjamas by Tilly and the Buttons. I made the top in a size 8, which is a UK size 20, and I made the bottoms in a 7, which is a UK size 18. I'd rather have pyjamas on the larger side, and I'm a bit weighty, so that's what I decided I would do, and they fit lovely. I added 2 inch to the sleeves and the length of the top, but I added it at the bottom of the top rather than where it says in the pattern to add it, because I've got quite a short body and long legs, so I decided I would layer it, and it worked perfect. And then I added 2 inches to the length of the trousers, and next time I would add 3 inches, because it was they're just a smidgen shorter than I would like. But that's great. And I used the fabric from the So Haley Jane box in December. I've made the Seasons of East Spring in London top. I love that pattern. I'm so glad Dee introduced me to that, and I made that with the fabric I bought from Pound Fabrics, and I've got that as a pyjama top, and that was the Melange Rose Pink jersey. And to go with that, I made the Tilly and the Buttons Margot pyjamas. So, Seasons of East I made in a size 20. Finished garment measurements for that were 60 inches across the bust and 57 inches around the waist. Now, I'm not quite that big, but I like a baggy top, and I wanted to make the most of the fabric that I had, and I bought a metre of fabric. I managed to get the size 20, which I think was the largest size. I could be wrong. Anyway, that's what I did. I made that size, and it was brilliant. And that was £8.50 a metre, and that was from Pound Fabrics. And then I made the Margot pyjama bottoms. I decided I wanted the Seasons of East top because I prefer that to like a vest top for pyjamas, and so I made that in that beautiful pastel check. Hopefully there'll be a picture on the screen. I made that in a size 8. Next time I would probably size down 1 size and add an inch to the legs, or I would stay the same but probably size down, and I'd probably use elastic in the waist. The drawstring, I used some lace, and it's fine, but it's not perfectly comfortable like I think an elastic waist would be, so I would probably do an elasticated waist next time. Oops, excuse me, my socks are falling off. I've got slipper socks on. to keep my feet warm. And I also made I've got it on, the Billy jumper dress. I'm going to stand up, don't know if you'll be able to see it. And I've made this in this beautiful fabric. Can you see how fabulous it is? Oh, I didn't work that well, did it? But I did the whole full balloon sleeve and cuff. You can see how beautiful that fabric is. And the fabric was from Minerva, and it's the Minerva exclusive boudoir bouquet, I think. Anyway, it's stunning and I love it. And I made that in a size 8 according to the pattern, which was a UK size 20. See, I did the balloon sleeve. I like the size of it. It is a little bit roomy, but I like a bit of room. What can I say? I did go back to Slimming World last week because I do need to lose off. Having watched the Freya catwalk, decided I definitely need to get off my backside and do something. So yeah, so I lost £5 this week, by the by. But I'd probably still do a size 20, the size 8. Maybe if I lost a couple of stone, I would size down. But I quite like a bit of room. And I love the jumper dress. I used to love a jumper dress when I was a teenager in the 80s. And I still love a jumper dress. And I wore it out today to meet my friend for a hot beverage. And love it. Absolutely love it. I have got some photos and I will insert one there. So out of my make 9, I have made 7 of the make 9. Really my make 9 is a make 10 because 2... So I've got left the Stella hoodie, which I'm making out of a teddy bear fleece quilt cover for Refabulous 2024. And the other thing I've got to do is make my Summer in New York, Seasons of East dress in the jersey. And I've got 2 of those cut out. So that's all I've got left to do. I would really love to get those done before the end of February. Obviously the Stella hoodie has to be done before the end of February. I would like the Flamingo Summer in New York dress to at least be done so I've got that ready to wear to the Stitch Festival in March. So yeah, that's it. So I'm going to do another make 9 because I've really enjoyed, I felt really organised and prolific, which I never feel organised and prolific as a sewer. I'm normally really slow, and well, I am quite slow. But having it all batch cut out and having them there in project bags ready for me worked for me. Dee would hate it, but it worked for me. So I'm going to try and do that again. I'm not going to say I'm going to do a make 9 every month because that would be an awful lot. I've got a lot of other things going on in my life, work and grandbaby and daughter and husband and stepchildren and dog walking and shopping skincare and all of that. But I would like to do batch cutting on a regular basis and maybe a make 9 on a regular basis. So that's my plan. Maybe I just thought I'd come on, say hi, I've done a make 9, I've almost finished, I'm doing really well. We'll insert a picture of the make 9. And yes, I did use a lot of Tilly and the Buttons patterns because that's what I've got. That's what I've got. I've used patterns that I've already got for my make 9. I already had the Seasons of East Spring in London and the Seasons of East Summer in New York. And I've got all 3 of the Tilly Buttons books, and I already had the Billy jumper dress pattern because I wanted to make that. I've wanted to make that for a couple of months now, a few months probably. And I got the fabric with a voucher from my mother-in-law for Christmas, and I absolutely love the colour. The colours are just amazing. You can sort of, it looks like you can see the brush strokes from the artist, and I really like that. I just love the colours, and I will wear this. And I've got new glasses, look, and they're purple and they match quite well. Oh, I'm sorry, I am aware that I keep forgetting to look at the camera. Anyway, that's it, I'm done. So yeah, next time hopefully it'll be Dee and I together, but we will see. Happy sewing. Take care. Bye.
It's a quarter after 1. I'm all alone and I need you now.